Roy, you know there's one question on my mind, and I appreciate you answering it. Does Floyd Mayweather want to smoke with Roy Jones Jr.?
Floyd Mayweather, anybody else that wants to smoke with Roy Jones, you know damn well if you get in on question. Has there ever been a question? That's the one thing that's different from Roy. That's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Floyd picks who he fought. Roy fought whoever comes in. He's my legend. So don't get me fucking. See how made me tough. Don't get me.
They must have really forgot. They must have really forgot.
Don't be sorry, champ. Don't be sorry.
But nah, anybody come my way, man, I'm always ready for it.
Did you feel disrespected? Like, I mean, obviously you did feel disrespected.
I play stupid games, you know what I mean? Like I said, when this man was supposing him up over there in Dubai, I was going to do this kind of live to make sure he got home okay. You understand me? So no matter what the difference may be, I still respect you as a champion. Now you're not my top five, but I still respect you as a champion. For real.
When two of boxing's biggest legends, famous for their speed, power, and larger-than-life personalities, cross paths at the wrong moment, the outcome is anything but ordinary. Instead of meeting inside the ring, Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Mayweather found themselves involved in a real-life confrontation at an airport. The biggest surprise is that Floyd reportedly didn't start the fight, yet he was the one who ended up getting hurt and even required medical attention. Now, Roy Jones Jr. has finally broken his silence and is revealing what really led to the incident.
Or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
One thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter. The 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time. You understand where I'm coming from? So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're gonna have some respect. Because if you wanna get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect.
But I didn't hear you say anything disrespectful about Floyd.
I never do. I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm willing to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. You understand me? I'm not, like I said, I don't think LeBron is not a great player. I'm not one of the greatest players of all time. But if you ask me, in your opinion, my opinion, which I'm entitled to, you think LeBron and Mike. I'm gonna say Mike because I saw what Mike went through to get where he got. So I got my own reason why I'm gonna probably like Mike. I'm not saying just you're trash. No, you're not. I'm not saying you're not a great player.
Right.
I'm not saying you're not one of the top 5. Because you could be that, you feel me? And in most people's opinion, you probably are. Some people's opinion, you probably top 1. That's not, I can't say, oh, I'm right and everybody's wrong. No, that's just my opinion.
Right.
I'm entitled to my opinion, but I will fight about my opinion. Right. So if you got a problem with my opinion, whoever, call my house. It ain't changed.
Let's break it all down.
Let's go through everything from the very beginning, starting with the moment the tension first appeared, leading up to the instant the situation became physical, and ending with the aftermath that stunned the boxing world. So, how did it all start? It began with complete silence.
Career, he's really been hurt. He's gone down before one time, but there was a perfect left hand. Roy never saw it coming. Roy is out. And Roy may be out of boxing.
That's why Tarver wanted to be the counterpuncher, because he answered Roy's right hand with a perfect left-hand shot that knocked Jones out. There it was. One previous knockdown against Luca Val, that was a flash in Madison Square Garden in New York. This is the first time Roy Jones has been hammered by a power punch, and it's cost him.
He wants to do, or has to do, he's going to start doing it this round right now. I think he really realizes that he's giving Jeopardy of losing the fight. Before he said it was okay. Well, he turned it up against
and a left hand, and he's on the canvas again for the second time in 2 fights. And for the second time in 2 fights, he's not been get up, and he's been knocked out again.
Will we ever see Roy Jones in the ring again?
Not the one we are used to seeing, because we didn't see him tonight. We saw the guy who got knocked out by Tarver getting knocked out by Glendon.
And he is still out on the canvas and hurt badly.
You In our meeting yesterday, Roy Jones made it clear that he didn't think Tarver's knockout of him suggested he had deteriorated as a fighter. Quote, if you come...
That'll do at this stage, just a minute into potentially what is a 36-minute night, 12 3-minute rounds. He's gone. You become a legend. Is on the verge of history. Can Johnny survive? This is not your finish. He's on the ground. The crowd roars. Three fires. Can he stop the team? Back to the body. But he's going to go back to the body now. 1 minute 5 seconds remaining. Jimmy's struggling. It's over.
Only a few days before the airport confrontation, Floyd Mayweather posted a short video on Instagram without adding any caption or explanation. The clip showed Roy Jones Jr. getting knocked out while Floyd sat comfortably in a luxury suite, casually drinking wine with a confident smile on his face. Although he never said a single word, many people believed the post was a direct insult and took it as a clear sign of disrespect toward Roy Jones Jr.
Out.
Y'all see what he did with Roy Jones? What you mean? All right, so Roy Jones has said something about him, and he ended up making a post. Floyd Mayweather ended up making a post about Roy Jones getting knocked out. Y'all ain't seen that shit? I'm gonna put it in the chat.
It's silly because, a lot of people don't have, a lot of boxers do not like Floyd. Like, a lot of people don't have a lot of good things to say about Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But again, Floyd ain't gonna
Yeah. He don't care. He just take it.
I think a lot of the boxers, and I ain't saying Floyd is bad. I think a lot of boxers mad they had nothing to do with Floyd either.
Right, which is do his own thing.
They wanted to, but they didn't have like.
And what you just brought up makes me bring another point.
The video quickly went viral, and fans reacted immediately. Social media was filled with jokes and memes making fun of Roy, with many calling him a former champion who had lost his greatness. Some claimed Floyd would never have been caught in that kind of moment, while others brought back old arguments about why the two never fought in 2002. The constant criticism clearly affected Roy, who felt the post was disrespectful not only to his boxing career but also to him personally. What began as online discussion soon became deeply personal, and when Roy and Floyd finally crossed paths, the tension that had been building finally boiled over.
Loaded.
You fought Roy in his prime, at his very best, at 168.
He fought me in my prime.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready to do. He fought me and he won.
Yeah.
He beat me.
Yeah.
You know what? He didn't beat me like he beat everybody else.
He had to work to beat you. Yeah. In his prime, who would you say was better? You were in the ring with Roy. You saw Floyd in their primes. Who had a better prime? Who was the overall better fighter? Roy Jones. Why is that? What separates him from Floyd in their prime?
The reason why was Roy put everybody in their prime. Floyd put everybody after his prime. He went 5 years to fight Pacquiao.
Pac was still in his prime, wasn't he? Pacquiao was younger than Floyd when they fought.
You know, but he had more wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, go back and look at how Floyd was fighting and what Pacquiao was fighting.
Yeah.
They've been going back and forth for.
The tension between them had been growing for years, and part of it was connected to debates about Muhammad Ali. Floyd Mayweather has always spoken respectfully about Ali, but he has never called him the greatest boxer of all time, a view that upset many longtime boxing fans. He later added to the controversy by saying that both Ali and Roy Jones Jr. depended heavily on their footwork and movement for defense, and once that speed started to fade, their dominance also declined. Those comments reportedly did not sit well with Roy and only added more tension to their already strained relationship.
Roy Jones and Muhammad Ali is the same fighter. Their defense is their legs. They're young, and at the top of their game, they can move. Once their legs went away, they sat and done a rope-a-dope. Ali, the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights. Leon Spinks beat Muhammad Ali when he only had 7 fights. Can nobody beat Ali all 3 times? Go back and look at the fights. And I take my hat off to Roy Jones. Still beat more world champions than Roy Jones.
Some people viewed Floyd's comments as a reasonable boxing opinion, but Roy Jones Jr. saw them very differently. To him, Floyd wasn't just discussing fighting styles, he believed those remarks showed disrespect toward Muhammad Ali's legacy. Roy made his feelings clear during interviews with Seconds Out and Radio Raheem, saying, "If you disrespect Ali, I can't respect you." After that, any remaining respect between the two was gone, and the tension continued to grow.
He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to troll him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know?
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this exhibition?
Ain't gonna be no exhibition. I want it real. Ain't no sense of being an exhibition. What we gonna play for? We both fight for real. What we playing for? Wasn't no exhibition. We didn't make it real. Exhibition for people playing. We ain't playing. I ain't anyway.
I mean, I'm being kind of lighthearted about this. You seem a little intense. I've interviewed you a lot of times. I don't think I've seen this look in your eye before.
Well, I mean, I don't bother nobody. I'm authorized. I can have my own opinion. You got a problem with my opinion, then anything I say, I'll be willing to fight about. That's why I don't fuss much, because if I say it, I mean it. And if you want to do something about it, come on.
All right, real quickly.
Inside the ring, outside the ring, I don't care. We do it wherever you want to do it. That's what I'm built for this.
After that, Roy began questioning Floyd's entire legacy, arguing that his undefeated 50-0 record was built by carefully choosing opponents and claiming he never took the same level of risks as Muhammad Ali. According to reports, the incident later took place at LAX, where Roy had just arrived from Miami while Floyd landed from Dubai with his usual group, including security, a camera crew, and members of TMT. The two were never expected to meet because they were using different terminals and had separate schedules, but their paths unexpectedly crossed, leading to everything that happened next. According to reports, they saw each other near the baggage claim area, and the atmosphere immediately became tense. Witnesses claimed the mood changed the moment they made eye contact. Roy didn't hesitate as the confrontation unfolded. Reports say he avoided an initial shove, stepped forward, and landed a clean right hook on Floyd. Everything happened within seconds, with no gloves, no formal challenge, and no warning before the situation suddenly turned physical.
I speak my mind. I speak from the heart and I speak my mind. Is that bad? Absolutely not. At the end of the day, I'm happy with
Roy. According to reports, Floyd Mayweather stumbled backward and fell, with some witnesses claiming he may have hit his head during the incident. Security rushed in within seconds as cameras and bystanders captured the scene on their phones. A few hours later, Roy Jones Jr. released a statement saying he had no intention of apologizing. He insisted that he did not make the first move, claiming someone from Floyd's team made contact with him first and that he had only wanted to speak with Floyd face to face. Roy also said that respect means everything to him, explaining that he grew up fighting, stands by his principles, and should not be underestimated. Floyd was later taken to a nearby hospital for observation, and although no serious injuries were reported, there were concerns about a mild concussion and swelling around one eye. Since then, Floyd has remained unusually quiet, making no public statements or social media posts. Their history stretches back to the early 2000s, when both were among boxing's biggest stars in different weight classes, with years of rivalry fueled by indirect comments, pound-for-pound debates, and strong personalities.
What's happening, fight fans around the world? I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. It's cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked, because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open, ready to go. It's called.
Roy often said he was naturally too big for Floyd to be a realistic opponent, while Floyd would confidently remind everyone that he had never been knocked out, pointing to his undefeated record as proof of his greatness. According to the story, this was never just about a single Instagram video, it had become a much bigger issue involving pride, respect, and legacy. Roy believed Floyd had crossed the line by disrespecting everything he had achieved in boxing. Floyd has long been known for using psychological tactics, whether through subtle social media posts or comments that downplay his rivals, but this time, those actions reportedly pushed the situation too far and sparked a reaction no one expected.
The prime Roy Jones?
Yeah, prime Roy Jones or Floyd Mayweather?
Roy Jones. You know Roy Jones, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you. Do you think Roy wins by knockout? Do
You agree with me? Roy Jones in his prime? Man, baby. Fast, footwork, strong. You see Roy Jones in his prime?
Absolutely. Do you think he would knock Mayweather out in his prime?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you, man. What about an exhibition?
Lock 10, shout out.
What if they had an exhibition together? Who would win?
The exhibition is different. Not like in the prime. But it's good. Good thing that different generation.
And honest,
as the situation continues to develop, the boxing world is already split. Well-known figures like Andre Ward, Oscar de la Hoya, and members of Manny Pacquiao's team have all shared their views. Some believe Floyd Mayweather's defensive skills and movement would still allow him to control the fight and win on points, while others argue that Roy Jones Jr.'s size, power, and attacking style would have been enough to hand Floyd his first defeat. When asked about the matchup, Manny Pacquiao gave a direct answer, saying that if both fighters had faced each other in their prime, he believes Roy Jones Jr. would have won.
years.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Few people were surprised that Manny Pacquiao sided with Roy Jones Jr., especially since Roy had previously argued that Floyd Mayweather did not deserve much credit for defeating Pacquiao. The rivalry between the two has clearly gone both ways for years. Meanwhile, social media has exploded with fans sharing old fight clips, comparing their careers, and expressing strong opinions. What began as a simple dream matchup has grown into a major talking point across the boxing community. One thing seems certain: fans want to see these two settle the rivalry. It is no longer about titles or rankings but about pride and years of competition, and according to the story, Floyd is now more focused and determined than he has been in a long time. According to sources close to Floyd Mayweather's camp in Las Vegas, he has returned to an intense training schedule, working out twice a day, focusing on improving his footwork, and even getting back into the ring to spar with active professional fighters.
If you let him move around and do what he want to do, he's going to beat you because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was going to say mean.
To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as near as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think he would have beat him?
How? How you going to keep him off of him? Sugar is a dog. Just because his name's Sugar don't mean nothing. Sugar is a dog. People don't give him enough credit for that. You got to think, this is around, between around 13 and 14, I think. Angelo Dundee said, you're blowing it, son. Sugar Leonard guy went there and put these things on Tommy Hearns, who knocked Roberto Duran cold with one shot. Your Tommy hit you just like G-Man. You've been hit. Yeah. So for Sugar to go out there and do that, man, they don't give Sugar enough credit. You understand me?
He's a great finisher, too.
They don't give Sugar enough credit.
He gets you hurt,
it's over with. They don't give Sugar enough credit. So for me, I like Floyd, and Floyd is cool, but it's like, it's gonna be hard for me to see how they're gonna take it and beat Sugar. I mean, they'd have to do something different, that's for sure. Now, if he did something different, he probably have a chance, but just the way he been doing with normal people, that's not gonna work. What I saw in his prime, that's not gonna work with Sugar. Sugar got a third element right there.
He said third element.
He does. He got a third element right there. And we know that.
We seen.
We think Floyd got one, but we don't know. We ain't never seen the challenge. We know Sugar got one.
Although Floyd Mayweather is getting close to 50 years old, many believe he still has excellent reflexes and world-class defensive skills that make him a difficult opponent. On the other hand, Roy Jones Jr.'s biggest strengths are his larger size, powerful punches, and a career filled with knockout victories. According to the story, the punch thrown during the airport incident was more than just a heated moment, it was meant to send a clear message.
Yeah, I heard. I heard all about it. I saw Roy Jones call out Floyd Mayweather after Floyd Mayweather's subliminal disses. I saw it. And you guys are hitting me up repeatedly. Showbiz, who do you have if Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather were to fight? And, you know, I must say, Roy Jones is my favorite fighter ever. He's my favorite fighter ever. You guys know I was a huge fanboy and all those things. I've said it repeatedly. But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't. Listen, regardless of how many times I've criticized Floyd and his career or whatever, TMT has always shown me love, man. Floyd Mayweather showed me love. His son, his family. Look, TMT has always shown love, bro. They have kept it a bean. I just never really been able to connect with Roy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen him a few times. But I'm going with Floyd on this one, man.
Floyd Mayweather's strategy has always been to stay out of danger, use constant movement, frustrate his opponent, and score with accurate counterpunches. However, against someone like Roy Jones Jr., many believe one powerful punch could completely change the fight. Floyd's reflexes are still considered outstanding, but as fighters get older, questions naturally arise about how well they can absorb heavy shots over time.
What do you think about Floyd and Roy? I said boxing is hot. It's the Devin Haney era. You got the OGs, the double OGs, the triple OGs. You got the baby Gs. Everybody is fighting for a spot. What a glamorous and great time to be in the boxing business, especially when you got the best fighter in the world.
That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed watching, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates. Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know your opinion. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.